welcome guys, one and all, to our A Link to the Past tutorial. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a walkthrough of A Link to the Past randomizer. This is a standard easy seed. So if you are interested in doing the same seed I am, guys, you will want to get seed 777760531. And you can type in the seed and it will download the seed in the site. You'll see an option below mode and gold. So this is an easy seed, which means there's going to be double the sword drops. Whoopsies. Double the sword drops and a few other things. So double the sword drops, double the shield drops, double the tunic drops, as well as, I believe, you can get quarter magic, which you can't get in any other mode. Now, we're starting this run. I actually was recording and had my mic muted, so we got about 10 minutes into an episode, and I fucked it up, so. We're starting over. We're going to go ahead and do the escape sequence, which is only in standard. In Key Sanity and Open, you would just spawn. You can either choose Dave's house or Sanctuary. Now, the first chest we opened was in Dave's house, obviously where we woke up. This is called the secret passage. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the bottle that's in secret passage. Now I have finished this, so I know where all the items are, guys, or at least through this part. So I'm gonna try to fly through this as quickly as I can. I'll still be explaining it, but I did fuck this up and messed it up to where I was like 10 minutes into an episode. We were checking Lost Woods when I realized that my mic was muted. So we're good to go now. So we're going to jump right into it. Hopefully we get some good items today. That is the plan anyways. Alright. So, first place to go is the dungeon under Hyrule Castle. That is the first place in the game. In Standard, you were required to go to it to be able to initiate the rest of the game. Now, the nice thing is here, guys... Oh, I gotta kill him. Forgot. Please don't kill me! Alright, there we go. Now, the nice thing is, I'm going to try to be... If you're playing along the seed with me or you're using it as a tutorial, I'm going to explain all the locations, explain my strategies, and why I choose to do my strategies in the order I'm going. So, I'll do my best to explain things as we get to them. Now, you might notice I'm playing as Cactar from Final Fantasy. It's one of the many character sprites that's available on the Randomizer website. And to get to that, all you have to do is when you go to select your ROM, you can just hit settings, and it'll let you change your character sprite. So that's how you change your character sprite. The nice thing about Easy Mode 2 is Easy Mode displays a chest counter. Right below the bombs, you'll see 02 out of 08. That means there are 8 chests available in the dungeon total. Now, here's where it gets interesting. There are, I think, 221 or something, 260, or I forget how many chests there are in the game, total items. In this playthrough, I will be gathering them all so that you know where everything in the game is, guys. I don't want to leave anything to chance. I want you guys to know where everything is. In a normal race, I would not be doing that. I would be trying to get through it as quickly as I can. I about died there. That's embarrassing. 100 rupees. That's good. We want some rupees early, because we can visit Bottle Merchant. If we get to 500 rupees, we can do Zora, the King Zora, or as I call him, Zora Loan Shark, because you're gonna pay him his money sooner or later. So we're off to escape now with Princess Zelda. We've got all the items for this dungeon that we can get for now. So, again, in Standard, you will be doing this every time. You have to save Zelda from the dungeon, and you have to escape through the sewers. In Open and Key Sanity, you start in what we call the ability to select either Dave's house or Sanctuary. And because of that, you don't have to do the escape sequence. It treats it as the escape sequence is already done for you. Ooh, I thought I was dead there. I can't take another hit, or we die. No pressure. But yeah, that's the basic way to explain it. The difference between normal, or between standard, open, and key sanity. I'm going to kind of explain, too, as we go here, what the differences are between each of the three modes. So standard, the only difference between standard and open is, standard will guarantee you a start with a sword, and you have to do the escape sequence. You have to do both of those. In open, you may not get a sword for a while, and you start outside of escape. And I died. That's awkward. Where am I going to restart at here? Oh, right outside here. That works perfect. Okay, so we didn't lose any real progress. That would only happen to me in a tutorial video. That's embarrassing, but that's fine. I'm more focused on explaining things and trying to teach you guys than I am playing well. So we're not worrying about that so much. We're going to head through the sewers now. There's 3 chests at the end of sewers and 1 when we reach Sanctuary. Sorry, 4 chests in sewers. We're about to get our first one right here. Owie. I'm going to kind of just ignore enemies here as we go. And we got a key there. It almost would be better for me to do Key Sanity, the Key Sanity HUD, because it shows all the keys, and I can mark those in each dungeon as we get to it. Now, in standard mode, the goal is to defeat Ganon. So, unfortunate for us, we're going to show you all the dungeons. In a normal seed, the goal is, guys, to beat the 7 crystal dungeon as quickly as you can to get access to Ganon's tower and to fight Ganon. Today, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be focusing on getting all the chests, all the dungeons, just so you know where everything is, guys. I'm giving you guys the full treatment here. Okay, so we got a map, bombs, and a heart container. Not bad, by any stretch of the imagination. We can make that work. So, Hyrule Sewers is done. Our next destination is Sanctuary, which is right through this door here. To get to Sanctuary, we just pull the lever on the right. And we're gonna head down. Perfect. So now we have returned them there. And we get the Master Sword. Now, Master Sword is great because it, A, opens up Castle Tower. B, we deal more damage to enemies, which is always good right up front. So, we're going to go left first. Now, again, this is my strategy on how I check things. We're going to check all the items in the game, guys. We're not leaving anything to chance. You're going to know where all the locations are, like I've said a million times. It's just really important, because I don't want people to get lost on their first playthrough, and it's really easy to do. Once you learn the locations, it gets really easy, or a lot easier, to be consistent on your times. And once you get really good, and you know, like, what the order of all the dungeons and stuff, you'll know. So this is what we call, Lumberjack Cave, Lumberjack Tree, Lumberjacks, all the same thing. And if you look down here, this tree right here, these Lumberjacks are sawing at. When we defeat Aginah for the first time, if we have Pegasus shoes, we can open that tree up and get that item. So we're going to go ahead and enter what we call Lost Woods. This area of the game is called Lost Woods. It's in the northwest corner of the map. First place we're going to check is the Thieves' Hideout, which is right here. And we get a bottle inside of the Thieves' Hideout, or the Thieves' Secret Lair. You can call it about either one you want. Or Lost Woods Hideout. I think Lost Woods Hideout is the actual name of it, but Thieves' Hideout, you know, any one of those will work. So let's see what we got back behind here. Okay, we got more bombs. This works beautifully. Having extra bombs here is great, because now we're capped on bombs. We have 100 rupees to use towards Bottle Merchant. Our next destination is Kakariko Village after here. And it's directly south of Lost Woods. So we're gonna head down to Kakariko Village, and I'm gonna just work my way from top to bottom, top left or top right to bottom left, basically. We have bottles, so we can visit Sick Kid as well. That's another thing we can do. So here we go, guys. We're gonna enter what we call, this is called Blind's Hut. Blind's Hut has, I think, 5 chests in total. And it's a terrific place to get a lot of early items. So let's see what we get today in Blind's Hut. Again, you just gotta navigate the maze and know that the maze is enough to get around it. So we got a big 20 or 20 rupees. We call it a big 20 in the game. Another heart piece. A +5 vomit increase to our cap. As well as the Moon Pearl. Now the Moon Pearl is one of the single most important items in the game because it's a progression item. And another big 20. So, Moon Pearl keeps us in our original form when we go Dark World. Now, if we get the lamp, we can go fight Aginah, which would get us to the Dark World. Some seeds, you're gonna have tricky little things here and there. If we have those issues come up, I'll try to explain them. Otherwise, there are things you're gonna have to just check the FAQs for, or ask me directly on Twitter or on my stream or something. So, the next one is the Kakariko Well. This is Kakariko Well. There's 5 chests in total here as well. Alright. So we got in here today. Another heart piece. Oh, wait, that's 4 heart pieces. Cool. So, we're going to go ahead and mark that off now. As well as Magic Cape. Magic Cape is useful for a couple reasons. It helps us deal with certain enemies if we don't have much health. 2, it gives us a few options here and there as well. So next we're going to go to Bottle Merchant. For 100 rupees, he gives us our shield. So now we have a shield. So next one we're going to go to is Sick Kid. This is the Sick Kid house right here. You have to have a bottle to get his item. We got a bottle so we can check his house. And he gave us the hammer today. We're getting a lot of really good items really early. So we have the hammer. You have to have a bottle to go visit that Sick Kid, though. He won't give you his item without it. And we got a boomerang. And I've got hiccups. Alright, so next place to check is what we call the, I believe this is called Kakariko Chicken Coop, maybe? I want to say that's what this is called. Alright. Yeah, Chicken Hut. So we got 10 arrows. We don't have a bow yet, but we got 10 arrows. Cool. Alright, so there's only a couple more places left for us to check. We can't get any more items inside of Kakariko Village, so we're going to just leave for now. So we're going to head south. Now, part of my strategy, even if we can't get the item yet, which we don't have Pegasus shoes, we can't get it, but we're going to go ahead and do a library check just to see what the item here is. Okay, today it's a bottle. That gives us another bottle. Now, the next one here, I gotta figure out what the name of this place is called. I think this one is called, let's see. I think Maze. I think it's what it's called. I call it Maze. So you have 15 seconds to get to the end of this maze. Quickest way to do it is just drop here. Now today he only had a big 20 for us. Regardless, we got the rupee. Things are good. Yeah, I don't see the name of it here. Alright, regardless, we're going to go ahead and save and quit here. This is just to speed up the process. So, at 14 minutes, we have all these items already. Next place we're going to spawn is Dave's house. We're going to head south. That's our next destination. We're going to do 3 places here. Actually, 4. And that'll probably be where we end this episode. I'll probably go all the way through to Ice Cave, and that'll be the last place we check. So, we're going to go ahead and start off with the Floodgate key, or Floodgate chest. This is our first chest we can get here. So let's go ahead and open this up. And we get ourselves our 3rd bottle already. We have 3 bottles already. This is good. Now, we need to be able to lower the floodgate as well. This is important for 2 reasons. 1, there's an item we can get here. 2, we'll have to come back later and flip this switch again to gain access to Swamp Palace and Dark World. So, we've lifted the floodgate, which drains the water, and now we're gonna get an item here, which is a heart container today. Alright, so now we're gonna head further west towards the desert. Is our next destination. Alright, so let's go ahead and getting a little bit of hand cramp. Alright, so this is what we call Aginah's Cave, or Aginah's Cave. I've heard it called both. I call it Aginah's Cave. So we're going to drop a bomb here. And we're going to open the chest. Today it's 10 arrows. Now, to save time traveling, we're going to save and quit. And we're going to immediately go to Dave's house again. We're going to also head south again, too. This is just my strategy to speed up traveling. Depending on who you ask to run, your strategy down here is going to change. The next location we're going to go to, called Mini Moldorm Cave, is an absolute must in checking early game. You absolutely need to check this place. In open, it gets a little bit harder because you won't have a sword here. And you gotta just basically time your bomb throws to a T. Now, here we go. The nice part about Mini Moldorm Cave is there's a nice little thing we can do here, where we can just walk down the edge of the wall. You have to hold down and right, though. Now, cave is open, and we have access to these 5 chests here, which we get a lamp, a bottle, a blue tunic, bombs, and a key. So, lamp, bottle, blue-nick. So the blue-nick or blue tunic reduces, or blue mail, it changes based on the time of day. Changes what item, or we take half the damage that we normally would take. So getting that early is really nice. Lantern allows us to see through dark passageways, which in open mode that would be required to even do the escape sequence. For today, thankfully, we didn't need it. This will also allow us to check part of Eastern Palace as well. So, this gives us a start for this episode. Next destination is what we call Ice Cave, which is kind of, if you look on the map here, it is in the corner, the southeast corner, a little bit closer to the central part of the map. We just blow a hole in this, and we're going to walk through this cave. And today we get bombs. Okay, so this is the end of episode 1, guys. This was just basically to get your feet wet with the first few rooms of the game, and hopefully I explained it as good as I can and why I chose the route the way I did. On our next episode, we're going to be continuing right where we left off, and we're going to jump into a little bit further. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.